Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, Coffee, Cards, and Clarity. I'm just going to jump in and get started. I wanted to do a reading for the energy that could be coming through that you may possibly be needing to let go of. This energy is for the lunar eclipse that's happening. And just want to take a good look and see what energy you possibly need to be letting go of. So this won't be for everybody. This will just be some people. I'm also going to take a look at the masculine and the feminine as well, and a look at the divine soul connection as well. See how all of these aspects will be impacted by this energy, by this eclipse, and this letting go energy. More shuffles. I'm just gonna a couple of cards to see what energy wants to come through. Okay, I'm gonna take all of that. Okay, the first card we have is Visions of Life Beyond Death. So this card is it's coming through letting people know that there's a couple of people, a couple of groups of people in this collective that have lost loved ones, and they are getting communication from those loved ones that have passed. It's also letting others in this collective know that that are pretty scared or pretty intimidated about the thought of dying or death or their health. It's a calming card. It's an energy that wants to come through to calm those fears. And also, like I said, the people that are able to communicate with their lost loved ones, that is very wonderful and calming effect overall in general. Spirals of manifestation. So this is an energy that's coming through with the eclipse of letting go of things so that you can manifest the things that need to be there. The word wants to be written. So this is a very specific energy and message for those that are writers or poets or anything like that are struggling or feeling blocked. This is an energy to let go of that blocked feeling and just start writing. These words, they want to be written. Okay, and then we have shock of the new. So when you have things that you get rid of, you know, other things come in and they're new, and sometimes it is shocking. It's almost like a tower moment, you know, it's very sudden. And sometimes even if things are not negative, just the suddenness of it is just so shocking. So this is the energy in this card, the shock of the new. It could be something big for some people. And for others, it won't be something huge and maybe life-altering, but it will be big enough to change something within them. It will have a life-altering effect, even if it's nothing major, even if it's just a way that they view something like that. So, okay, we just tumbling out, we have the Sun and the Fool. Let's okay. Wow, this is just beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so for the tarot cards that wanted to come out talking about this energy overall, for anyone that would resonate in this soul collective that is receiving messages or visions or just like a sudden new inner knowing, okay, that does feel communicated from above. That's coming through. This energy is coming through. The energy of spirals of manifestation, being able to manifest what they want. And one of the key parts of that is the belief. You have to truly believe. You literally have to truly believe. You can't have even hidden doubt that deep within your heart or your mind, or it will not work until you fully surrender and have actual belief, true belief. And then the word wants to be written. Like I said, that's a pretty specific message for a group of people that are on this journey, that are writers in some form of fashion, in the shock of the new. The Sun is a card of amazement. The Fool is a card of taking that leap of faith, knowing that you have everything already on you that you need, or within you that you need. The Hermit, that's a 9 card. It's a card of, completion. And then illuminating the lessons that they learned and going within to seek that, to seek the wisdom from it. The Star card, that's another card of illumination, illuminating the path. And then the 9 card, that's another sign of completion. And it's a sign of having comfort and having almost, having pretty much everything you need. The Pentacles are there. It's beautiful nature. It's a beautiful reading. So this is what the eclipse moon energy wants to bring through for some on this journey, in this collective that's coming through for me. Let me go ahead and pull a few clarification cards. Okay. One more shuffle. So I think the first thing I want to clarify is the Fool. What is this new leap of faith in regards to? Okay. What is this leap of faith in regards to? Clarify the Fool card. Okay. Setting down some of the burden. Lightening the load. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so that's like it's a pretty protective action coming through. Let's see what else needs to come through. To clarify the Fool. Setting down some burdens and taking that leap of faith. What I'm getting right now intuitively is set down the burdens. Let go of the worry that you aren't good enough. Like if you're a writer, let down the worry that you're not good enough and just start doing the work. Take that leap of faith. Rest and recovery. Okay, so some on this journey are needing to rest and recover because they are getting these visions from their passed on loved ones, and it is alleviating the burden. Okay, and the leap of faith that they're having to take is to believe that that's true, that this is an actual message from beyond that came through that's going to relieve some of their worries. And they are in recovery. That could be beyond just, it's taking a lot for them to have this connection with their departed loved ones. It could be that there's some behavior that they had that they needed to stop, that they are recovering from. And that was also the leap of faith. They had to deal with their burdens instead of masking them with some sort of substance. They needed to, be slow and protective, but diligent, and continue to work at this every day. And it is part of the recovery process. For the Hermit card, let's get some clarification for the Hermit, please. It is a lot of cards, but I just wanted to say that the Hermit was on top of this pretty big stack. And I also saw the Chariot. I'm going to continue to shuffle. I do know that if those cards are meant to come out, they absolutely will again. So clarify the Hermit card, please. What is it in this regards to? Okay. Boundaries. Okay, yeah. So People are learning when they're they're letting go of stuff. They're letting go of their hangups, their issues of why they can't set boundaries. And they're actually starting to set those boundaries. And they're seeing now how beneficial that is. Clarify the Star card, please. What about this path is being illuminated, or clarify something we need to know for the Star card, please? Okay, let's see what we've got. The Sun, okay, which is where we were in the very beginning. So the path it has something to do with the most, it could be about this is spelled different, obviously, sun, S-U-N, but it could be about someone's son. I'm also getting that the path is going to be more illuminated for you now after this eclipse, right? It's going to go dark, it's going to be darker, you're going to go deeper, you're going to let go of some things that you have some issues about, that you need to let go of. You're going to start having more boundaries, but the path that all of this is going to lead you to is the Sun, which is where we started. So like I said, I get that we have some connection possibly with someone's son, S-O-N, even though this is S-U-N. I'm also getting that some in a divine soul connection, lots of times people don't live near each other. So one person could live in a really sunny place, and the other person, that path would be leading them to there as well, to that sunny place as well. It could just be that divine soul connection is the awe, the joy, the amazing thing in life for both parties, and that coming together, or this journey, that is what the path is. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. That may give us some more. Okay, this is about yearning to be together. This is about, yearning. We also have, we also have the Four of Pentacles. This is all for clarification for the Nine of Pentacles. So we have Two of Wands, yearning. We have Four of Pentacles, which is, kind of about holding back or being a little stingy, but it also can be about long-term plans and, setting these long-term plans in motion, or like illuminating the path. Maybe it's a long journey, but it's part of the journey. We also have the Fool, which we had up here. So that's, again, about just trusting and having faith. We also have the Five of Swords, which could be warning about pride. In this sense, it seems to be warning about pride. And then the Ace of Swords comes through there at the very end. And that, that's about kind of a new awakening, and then that being the new goal. This shock of the new, this Ace of Swords is about awakening to a new goal. So that really fits in line quite beautifully. Since we clarified everything else, let's go ahead and go back and clarify the Sun. So to clarify the Sun, we have the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. So King of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. For the King of Wands, that's really someone taking command, right? And the Ace of Pentacles, that's about a kind of a new could be new income. It could be a windfall. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles at this point could be a windfall. Maybe there's going to be a sudden windfall. Maybe that's what a shock of the new that's going to be. It could be just about working and changing jobs or something like that. We have the Page of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. The Page of Wands, that's coming through. It's coming through with an energy that could be like a creative idea, but it also could be kind of like a message coming in. Like, so you could be communicating, if you are in a divine soul connection and this is resonating for you, you could be communicating or going to communicate. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, which is kind of like isolation or worry. And so what I'm getting this could also be about yearning. This person is yearning for the person that they lost, and they were so worried. And that's one of the things that came through that was so shocking and new, was when they got this information from their departed loved ones. It let go of that worry, and now it's, you know, the person is able to let some of this go, because the yearning for that sun, that amazement card, the energy that they lost with that amazement card of the sun, that was alleviated when these visions came through with their departed loved one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put these cards back in for now. So that's kind of what can be going on for a certain amount of people in this collective. I'm going to pull a few cards. Let's see how I'm doing on time. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm going to pull a few cards for the masculine and the feminine. And I'm going to leave the overall energy up there, because that's what's coming through for us for the eclipse. Or some of us, I should say. And we did have that communication card earlier with the Page of Wands. So, like I said, maybe some of you are communicating. If not, maybe you will be. So let me go ahead and give a couple of good shuffles here on this deck, since I just used it. And we will do masculine and feminine energies. Let me go ahead and shuffle these as well first. I'll use these. Okay, so I'm going to start with the feminine. So the World card came through for the past card. The past energy. Okay, King of Cups comes through for the present, so let's see what wants to come through for the future. Okay, so for the future we had three cards that came through. We have the Star card, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. How beautiful is that? Okay, so for the feminine, this is beautiful, because they were already kind of on a great path to begin with, and they're learning, they're observing, and they're learning, they're motivating, and they're kind. But what's going to be in the future after this eclipse energy, the Star card, so their path is illuminated, have a fresh sense of love for this path and this journey that they're on. And the Ace of Cups, that's, you know, it's going to be it's the shock of the new. It's going to be a fresh new idea, a fresh new look of this love and passion. Let's get some cards for the masculine, see what wants to come through for the masculine with this energy, with the eclipse, the lunar eclipse. One more card, please. Okay, well, I guess more wanted to come through just as it did on the feminine. Okay. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the World as well here in the masculine, and we have the Ace of Pentacles here in the masculine. So we have, so for the past energy, we have the Eight of Wands. Although that's passionate, okay, it's also, it could be about quick change, okay? So something new could come in. So that's about the shock of the new. And then in the present energy, the masculine is coming in this Three of Wands energy. That's how he's coming into this eclipse, okay? It's this Three of Wands, which is about traveling, but it's definitely about making progress. So in the future, what progress is going to be made after this eclipse for this masculine? So we have this Seven of Swords, which could be, you know, a lot of people call that the cheating card. So let's just say this, that's going to not happen anymore. That will be over and done with. It's also about running away and stuff like that. So that energy will be gone. The need to run away or take things will be gone. So then we have the World card again, which is about observing things to see, you know, how they are. And it's about completion and growth, and it also could be about travel as well. And then we end there with masculine with the Ace of Pentacles, which is like a could be a new job, new income, promotion, something like that. We're going to clarify. Oh, I need more cards to clarify. Go ahead and clarify with these. Quick shuffle real quick, and I'm going to use these cards to clarify both the masculine and the feminine. Okay. I think these cards are so pretty, but they're a little difficult for me with their size. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Swords in the masculine reading, please. You know, this is an energy that's going to be stopped. So no matter how negative the Seven of Swords energy is, at least it is one. So we have the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords as well, to clarify the Seven of Swords. So plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, and poor timing. So that's how they want to clarify this Seven of Swords, okay? So it could have been just some things needing to change, and it was poor timing. That's where the universe wants to leave that at. We also have Page of Earth, dependable, patient, successful, and scholarly. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Let's clarify the Star card for the feminine. Okay, let's see what we have. Clarify. Okay. We have 4 cards. So this new path that's going to be illuminated, that we're going to be on and enjoy, is balance, a need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and waiting for the perfect timing, which is really interesting because we just had poor timing over here on the masculine. So that's a pretty big message, that patience needs to still happen. You do not have to sit and wait. You can still live your life, okay? But poor timing is all that is happening here right now. Renewal, review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Shock of the new, right? Events moving at Eight of Fire. Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. Page of Fire. Outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous. News and an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Okay, so we have a lot of cards that are coming through confirming that there's going to be a shock of the new after this eclipse. A shock of the new after this eclipse. Let's see what else is going on in the Divine Masculine's life. Let's clarify the World card. So we have a masculine who may be having some financial problems. We have the poor timing card that clarified the Seven of Swords. Then we also have the Page of Earth card, which was about financial matters and gains, though. So I think that the timing on the masculine's part has something to do with finances. So we're clarifying here the World card for the masculine. Fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So that's pretty interesting. It's pretty big confirmation. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles on the masculine side. That was quick. Ace of Pentacles. The Hermit. 9 cards. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. So what I'm seeing here as the masculine, not only are they working on their pentacles on earth, but they're also part of the abundance that they're going to be received is in the spiritual world, in the self-discovery. Any more clarifications for the Ace of Pentacles besides the Hermit? Any more clarification for the Ace of Pentacles? Ten of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovery from an addiction. So that's beautiful. And earlier I had said that when we'd gotten the Four of Swords card, I had said this actually could be recovering from an addiction. Okay. So we do have confirmation of that. That may be not for everybody, just for some. Let's see how I'm doing on time. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just pull a few messages from Spirit. Messages from Spirit from your masculine. And these are the Naked Flame healing messages from Angelic Revelation 144. I'm going to give them a quick shuffle. Messages from Spirit from the Divine Masculine, please. Messages from Spirit from the Divine Masculine. I had a whole bunch turned over here. There's not. Okay. 2 more shuffles. Messages from the Divine Masculine, please. Okay, it flipped all the way around. 1 more shuffle. Messages from the Divine Masculine. That was a lot. Wow. Okay. Let me pick all these up. Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel very protected of you. I want to be able to take care of you and nurture you with my love. We had that earlier. We had that earlier with one of the oh, which night was it? It's not out here anymore. It was the Knight of Pentacles. He was bringing that slow, protective love. I'm learning the art of self-mastery and unconditional love for self and others. I feel you get in bed with me at night and hold me. I am comforted by your loving presence. That's really beautiful. I want us to learn to have healthy arguments. I have sought professional advice to improve communication and our relationship. This is great because we're in Gemini season right now. I enjoy the thrill of the chase and I want to surprise you. So please let me have the space so I can pursue you for a change. I think I forgot to say we're in Gemini season right now, and Gemini is a very communicative sign. So I'm feeling very anxious and depressed at this time, which is why communication is such a challenge. You can help me, my angel, by working on yourself and through prayer and energy healing. I feel burdened by responsibilities, and sometimes I just want to run away with you. I promise next lifetime I'm getting it right, my love. I'm sorry I fucking screwed everything up so badly in this one. My desire is to be with you, but I can't ask you to wait for me. At this time, I feel burdened by a sense of duty and responsibilities. The timing cards. In my dreams, we are happily married with a family and in soul mission together. I would love for this to be a reality one day. I wish I told you how I felt about you back then. My feelings haven't gone away. They are still growing no matter how deeply I try to bury them. I'm trying to find the words and gain the strength to express my truth to you soon. There is someone else in my life who I love. It is not the same as the connection we share. I don't want to hurt anyone, and I don't want to lead you on. A few months from now, so there's your time frame, I've had a personal tarot reading to understand our connection because I believe that we are destined to be together. I was a hurt person who hurt other people. It stems from childhood wounding. I'm trying to heal myself because I want to make things right with you in this lifetime. I want the world for you at this time. I don't think I'm in a position to give you what you deserve. I hope that one day I can. I don't expect you to wait for me forever, and I want you to live your best life now. So I kind of mentioned something about that earlier in the reading, about even though you're not together and you're in separation, it's not the kind of waiting where you're waiting in sadness and isolation and loneliness. You're still living your best life right now. So if it happens in the future, fine. If not, you're still living a well-lived life and finding happiness, finding joy, and doing things that fulfill you. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I hope some of this resonated for you, and I will be back on later this week with another reading. All right, thanks and take care.